Hey guys, Sean here with SE Shirts and Hoodies, and today I'm going to be going over exactly what comes with your Pearl PTM pre-treat machine, the warranty, the unboxing, and why it's the best on the market. So if you're into DTG, you're looking to get into DTG, if you're already doing DTG, whatever the case may be, I'm going to tell you why this pre-treat machine is the best on the market. Alright guys, so this is the Pearl PTM pre-treat machine that I got with my DTG, my OMNI 330 TX Plus. This is exactly how it comes. This is how OMNI ships it to you. They give you the gallon of dark cotton pre-treat, which is on the left. They give you a liter bottle of the dark polyester, a gallon of the light cotton, and a gallon of the light polyester. They give you 100 carrying sheets, and they give you a few sheets of the silicone craft paper that you cure your prints with. This machine cost $3,000. It was $29.95, or you could just call it $3,000. Either way, $3,000. This machine is a beast. It's a workhorse. The reason why I feel like this is the best machine on the market is because I'm going to show you in a minute with the hoodie. And I live in Colorado, so a lot of the stuff that I do is hoodies, jackets, coats, stuff like that. And when you have these closed box pre-treat machines, it basically limits you. Like, for example, I could put 6 shirts on here and pre-treat one shirt, take it to the heat press, pre-treat another shirt, take it to the heat press. With these closed box pre-treat machines, you can't do that. If you're doing a 4 or 5X hoodie, and you can see I got a 4X hoodie that I printed last night, but I'm going to put it on there so you can see. It's even difficult to kind of put it on here. But to put it on a closed box machine, it's not reliable. You can't really do that. So I'm going to put a hoodie on. I'm going to put some shirts on so you guys can see the process. And I'm going to go over exactly the screen, what it counts all your pre-treat for you. It tells you exactly how much you spend on pre-treating each shirt so you can price your shirts accordingly. We're going to get into exactly how it works, how it runs, the maintenance on it, and yeah, so let's get into it. Alright, so I try to get the best angle that I can so you guys can actually see exactly what I mean when I tell you that the open pre-treat machine is the best that you can get, is because when you try to put a hoodie into one of them drawer pre-treats, they have trouble doing it even at the shows. So if you have trouble doing it there, when I come home and I have 100 hoodies to do, I'm gonna have trouble. So this hoodie is, I don't even think it's a 4 or 5X. It's a 3X. 3X, a hoodie that a customer brought me. So if you're gonna pre-treat this hoodie, you can see it, it's big, it's huge. One thing I gotta say is, they didn't send me this little laser. So I bought this laser from Harbor Freight for like $5. And basically it's for wood when you're cutting wood with a saw or something. But I just put a little mark right here in case you guys already have one of these and you guys just want a little quick tip. I put a mark, put a little mark in the center of the plan right here. And over here at the edge, you can't really see it, but so every time that I'm pre-treating a shirt, I pretty much line it up in the middle every time. So as you can see, this hoodie right here that I printed last night, I should have waited to do this video and do it so you guys can see, but I struggle putting this hoodie on with this pre-treat machine. So imagine trying to stick it through a little drawer. Like, it's just gonna be a hassle. And one feature that this pre-treat machine does have that I love, I'll show you guys the screen here in a second, is you could actually set it. So if you're gonna do 20 inches of pre-treat, you could set it to where it sprays every time, and then it'll just restart right here. So yeah, that's trying to put a hoodie on. But let's say that you're gonna do like 5 or 6 shirts. 5, 6 shirts, you got about 100 shirts to do. So this is a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts. You just basically line up your shirts. And I got water in here right now, but let me see if it'll let me spray it. Just give me a second. I got a fake machine making think that there's pre-treat in there, so. So if you got pre-treat and you're gonna you got 100 shirts to do. Let's say I'm just pre-treating 15 inches. It lines it up every time at 15 inches. So you would just spray it. Oh, I grabbed 2 shirts right there. Go heat press that shirt. Your other shirts are pretty much already lined up. Spray the next shirt. Heat press that shirt. Spray the next shirt. Go heat press that shirt. You get the idea. This thing is a beast. I think that this machine was made with the intent of doing a lot of shirts. So if you like to struggle, or you like to deal with the box, or you don't want to smell the pre-treat, which really doesn't smell anyway, then I would say go with the closed in box. But if you're doing bigger garments, when you start getting the jackets, 3X, 4X, 5X hoodies, once you put them in that drawer that most of the pre-treats have, you can adjust it. Right here, you can adjust it every single time where you want it. So that's why I think that this is the best pre-treat on the market. It comes with a 1-year warranty, so if any parts go wrong or anything messes up, they replace it for 1 year. So with that being said, that's why I think that this is the best pre-treat on the market. I don't care about what company makes what, or if they think that theirs is better. This open box style pre-treat is the best on the market, and it works good for me. It's a workhorse. I've never had problems with it. One thing I do gotta mention though, let me grab the camera so you guys can see this. So one thing that I do gotta mention is you have this nozzle right here. It comes apart. Let me try to focus the camera so I can. All right, so you have this nozzle right here that comes apart. You have to clean this nozzle every single day. Every single day that you pre-treat, you have to clean this nozzle. This is like the maintenance that probably every pre-treat has. I've only dealt with this one pre-treat, but it twists off right here. And inside, this is exactly how it twists off. This is what fans out your pre-treat. And if you take this apart, here's a little gasket that doesn't allow it to leak. But if this is dirty right here, or your pre-treat clogs it, you're gonna mess up a lot of shirts. So it's very important to clean this every single day. Inside of here, sometimes it's a pain to get out, but inside of here, right here, as you can see that little white thing, I got a brand new one right here. That is your check valve. So that's, in my opinion, what kind of makes the pre-treat stop. So this is exactly what it looks like right here. There's a little ball and a spring in there. I'm probably never gonna get that in the lens, but this kind of like filters all your pre-treat before it actually sprays out as well. So like when I'm pre-treating polyester, I'll always have to clean this. But that's something very important, that if you have this machine and it's pre-treating horribly, or your spray isn't coming out consistent, that's something that you need to do every day. This little nozzle costs $6 from Pearl. So, I mean, after a while, from what I've experienced, maybe I'm doing something wrong or maybe I'm not, but after I clean it sometimes the edges will start getting a little rusty because they have you clean it with water. And I'll show you an example if I could find one. As you can see, it's kind of rusty. So it'll eventually start messing up shirts. And you know, one shirt isn't that bad, but when you're messing up 20, 30 shirts, it starts to become a problem. So let's get into the screen and exactly, I'll fix that later. So this is the screen right here. Everything's touch screen. On this screen, if you push the little disc, you could actually save jobs. I don't really mess with that because I just do it on the fly. This main screen right here, you could go to it. Oh, I should have primed it. But this screen, you could switch from dark garments and light garments. It'll tell you exactly how much pre-treat you have out of the gallon. This button right here, the speed button, is what, if you, like, let's say you're pre-treating shirts. After it pre-treats, it'll come back to the home position. But if you turn on the speed, it'll pre-treat from the preset amount of inches. So if you're at 15 inches, it'll pre-treat from here this way. Let me put this back together and I'll show you exactly what I mean. All right, so like I was saying, if you hit this button right here, the speed button, it allows you to pre-treat from your predestined amount of inches. So if I was pre-treating at 15 inches, I could just go to the home button, press start, and it's going to spray from 15 inches every time, and it's going to automatically go back. Now, if I turn off that button, it starts from the home position. If I hit start, it's going to go all the way to the end, then spray your pre-treat, which is kind of an inconvenience when you're doing 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 shirts. So another thing, when you're on this screen, you could change the inches and you could change the density of your spray. So for example, if you're doing hoodies, I always change this on Gildan hoodies to 60. That's it, the amount of pre-treat that's actually coming out of your nozzle. On this, if you click on the shirt, you could click exactly how many inches you want to pre-treat. So it doesn't make sense to pre-treat a full front shirt if you only need a chest print. So the actual arm won't move because it's on that slow setting. But if you put it on the speed setting and you change, let's say you already have a garment right there and you change it to 12 inches, it'll pretty much go to where you're going to spray. So you could pretty much kind of visually see exactly how much it's going to spray. That's that. When you go to the toolbox, this is where you prime or you'd clean it. So if you're cleaning it, you just move it to the middle. It moves to the middle. I use this little cup right here. I just fill it up. I hold it up. I only got one hand right now. And that's how I clean it out. I just hold the manual and I pretty much clean it all out until all the pre-treat is out of the lines right here. If you go to this graphic button, it'll tell you exactly, you could input how much the gallons cost. So let's say the gallon costs $50 and we spray it. Let's go to home. Let's say we spray. We could go into here and see exactly how much it costs. It costs 14 cents. And I think that's important because you want to price your shirts accordingly. You don't want to price out shirts and not know your exact cost. So I think that that's very important. But all in all, this was a short, quick video. Remember, the maintenance on this machine is pretty simple. If you're going to buy one or you guys are looking into a good pre-treat, the lighting's starting to get messed up a little bit, but this thing is a beast. It's very light. It's probably 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Yeah, this is basically summed up. I love this pre-treat. I've never had a problem with it. This thing's a beast. You could put 10 shirts. I always go to about 6, 7 shirts, no more than that, depending on how thick the shirt is. 1-year warranty. If you guys ever have any problems, you could call. I think his name is Tyler at Pearl. He'll get you fixed. If you're having trouble with it, he'll help you out with it. Again, it's $3,000. It's a beast. It runs through anything and everything. And That's all I got to say about this pre-treat. It was just a quick short video. So if you guys like the content I'm putting out, like, subscribe, comment. If you guys ever need anything, make sure you guys reach out. I'll get back to you. Until the next video, we're flying to Dallas for the Printing United. I'm looking into embroidery machines right now. This business is growing pretty fast. So like I said, I'm going to take you guys along with the journey. If it fails, it was a life lesson. If it works, then we're going to work it. We're going to come up. With that being said, I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Till next time, see you in the next video.